It's no secret that there's something going on between Liv Morgan and Dominik Mysterio now that Rhea Ripley is out of action. So in today's video, I'm going to go over how I would book Liv Morgan and Dominik Mysterio moving forward up until Rhea Ripley's return. Let's go. Yo, what's going on, guys? It's JLD. We're back at it again with another video for you guys today. So as you guys know, Rhea Ripley is out of action and is injured on her shoulder, so she is taking a few months to get recovered. And they were able to play this into their storyline with Liv Morgan, where that is part of Liv Morgan's revenge tour, and she was able to knock out Mommy, and now she's out for revenge to get the World Heavyweight Championship. That is until we saw Dominik Mysterio in the play. We all know Rhea Ripley and Dominik Mysterio are inseparable. That's Rhea's Dom and that's Dominik's Mommy. These past weeks on Monday Night Raw, we've been seeing Liv and Dominik a little too close to each other. The first instance being that during a backstage interview, Liv and Dominik actually left out of a room one by one separately. So it almost seems like they were in the back either talking or maybe even hooking up or something. It's also pretty obvious to know that in real life, Dominik is married, so none of this is actually happening, but this is all storyline purposes, but I don't need to tell you guys that. And in the second instance, on a picture that Liv Morgan posted on social media, it seemed like there was a purple handkerchief in one of her pockets, which if you go to Dominik Mysterio, obviously you know the Judgment Day wears a lot of purple. Dominik's handkerchief is purple, and it seems like Liv Morgan was rocking Dominik Mysterio's handkerchief. So in today's video, I'm going to go over how I would book the two of them going forward. And once Rhea Ripley returns, are things going to happen? Is it going to go sour for them? I'm going to book it for you guys. And if you haven't done so already, make sure you subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications. That way you get some of the best wrestling content out there. We're starting to do more wrestling live streams, 2K24 and SmackDown watch alongs. So make sure you come join us for that because they're always a good time. So obviously, as you guys know, Damian Priest won the World Heavyweight Championship back at WrestleMania. And since then, he's been on a power trip. He's been going crazy thinking he's the top one. He's the best. He doesn't need Judgment Day for anything. And in the process, he's made JD, Finn Balor, and even Dominik feel like shit because of that. Normally, Dominik Mysterio would have Rhea Ripley to help him out with things like this because Rhea Ripley mostly ran the Judgment Day. But with Rhea gone, Dominik now has Liv Morgan. So it could be possible that Dominik's been confiding in Liv Morgan of what's going on. And of course, the Liv Morgan revenge tour, you know, she's going to take advantage of the situation. Liv Morgan knows that Rhea Ripley loves her Dom. And this could be a better way to make vulnerable Dominik open up to her and then eventually create a friendship. This almost gives me like storyline Edge Lee to Matt Hardy vibes, but in storyline version, not in real life. Anyway, in the upcoming weeks of Monday Night Raw, Dominik might start bringing Liv Morgan around into the Judgment Day. We've already seen a bunch of people come into the Judgment Day as guests, such as Andrade, Carlito, and other people that Damian Priest is just like, guys, why are they here? Damian Priest doesn't approve. He starts yelling at Dominik and they go away. And at this point, their relationship has now become a secret. I would definitely have Liv Morgan post more pictures with her and like Dominik Mysterio merch, or maybe even like some hidden clues like the handkerchief, like maybe start dressing like him. And this will probably all happen after Saudi Arabia when she faces Becky Lynch for the World Heavyweight Championship, which we know Becky Lynch is going to win anyway. And keep in mind also, Dominik's injured also. He can't compete at the moment, so he feels alone because his fellow tag team partners, JD and Finn Balor, are going for the tag titles. Priest is the main world champion. So he starts to get a little bit of FOMO and starts getting upset with everybody. He starts fighting within the Judgment Day. He starts getting mad at everybody that's in his way because not only does he have to keep his secret relationship alone with him and Liv, but now he has to hear it from Damian on why he doesn't have gold when everybody else does. And this could go on through Clash at the Castle. This can go through Night of Champions, if anything, up until Money in the Bank. Liv Morgan could potentially have a match at Money in the Bank for the woman's Money in the Bank briefcase, and Dominik might make an appearance, maybe even just backstage where Dominik's rooting for her or something. And it's just like the first seed and ingredient to really showing that they're a thing. Damian Priest starts to see this more and starts to understand that, look, Dominik is hiding behind your back with Liv. He needs to be confronted. Damian Priest confronts Dominik. Dominik lies. They have to go into the ring. So lo and behold, SummerSlam, Damian Priest confronts Dominik Mysterio in some way about his relationship with Liv. Dominik lies again about what is going on between the two. And then all of a sudden, Mommy's back. Rhea Ripley comes out and tells Dominik Mysterio, look, I know what's going on, but if you want to show that you are allegiant to the Judgment Day, you got to prove it. I'm beating Liv Morgan right now or in a future match. Then we set up Rhea Ripley versus Liv Morgan one-on-one as the first match of Rhea Ripley fully recovered on the Liv Morgan Revenge Tour. And lo and behold, Rhea's about to win. Dominik backs away and gets to Liv Morgan. Now, obviously, they're not going to make out or kiss on camera because Dominik's married, and I think now WWE has been more considerate of things like that. They're not going to make like random people like do things that they're not comfortable with, especially Dominik. He's been with his girl for like 14, 15 years, high school sweethearts or something. So I don't think that's going to happen, but I could see Liv Morgan jumping on him and then running away into the sunset. This obviously upsets Rhea Ripley, so she starts going off. She's starting to get mad at the Judgment Day for not keeping Dominik safe. She's mad at herself because she wasn't there to help Dom, and she wants to absolutely shred Liv Morgan to pieces over this. Now, obviously, they're not going to have a custody of Dominik ladder match. I'd love to see that happen, but it ain't happening. But during this time, we could have Liv Morgan versus Rhea Ripley one final time, and the winner faces Becky Lynch for the World Heavyweight Championship. It could be a #1 contenders match because Liv Morgan still hasn't beaten Becky for the title, and Rhea Ripley has to win back the title that she never lost. #1 contenders match happens, and all of a sudden, Dominik actually screws Rhea over and makes her lose. Whether it's holding her leg or pulling her off of the apron, something happens and it's official. Dominik is no longer part of the Judgment Day. Judgment Day bans him, maybe even jumps him. But that's where we go from there. Now, I don't know if this is going to be a babyface turn for Dominik or if he's still going to get booed out of the freaking arena, but I could see this happening because I think the Judgment Day with Rhea and Dom, it's kind of passed already, and now with Rhea gone, we want to see something new, and I think that would be something interesting to see. Plus, imagine Liv Morgan saying, "That's my Dom." That would be freaking funny. But anyway, those are my thoughts on how I would book Liv Morgan and Dominik Mysterio. There's not too much to it because it's a pretty simple storyline. It's not a huge storyline like the Bloodline or the Judgment Day as a whole. So it's pretty simple. It's going to take over time. It's not like something that's going to be over a year's worth of content. So, and I'll probably be making another video on top of this of Liv Morgan versus Rhea Ripley custody of Dominik ladder match because that sounds hilarious. But anyway, guys, let me know down in the comments what you think of this. If you would book this the same way, if there's a different way you'd book Liv Morgan, Dominik, Rhea, and maybe even the Judgment Day completely, let me know down in the comments. And as always, make sure you subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications, that way you get some of the best wrestling content out there. We're doing live streams every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and also we're doing vertical live streams on our phone, so make sure you guys hang out for that and follow us on Twitch if you'd like. And that's it. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.